Hey everyone, this is Robin Graves, and this is the world according to Graves. I was planning on doing this yesterday, but I ran into some things that were I found a little bit more interesting, and decided to toss it out of the window and do this one instead. Andrea, look, Led Zeppelin, good band. First off, Mike, Blade Runner, 2045. I'm up in the air about it. I don't know what to think about it. Sequel to Blade Runner, attempted sequel at a classic. So yeah, let me get a little sip of jar. I got excited about today, about this one because you'll find out. And I opened this early, so let me get a little sippage here. Diet Mountain Dew. Okay, here we go. We have a new word. We have a new word in our English language. Covidiot. 1. A stupid person who stubbornly ignores social gathering protocols, thus helping spread COVID 19. 2. A stupid person who hoards groceries, needlessly spreading COVID 19 fears and depriving others of vital supplies. I'm about to tell you about the third. Um, who thought that in 2020 it would be so hard to get people to stay at home or just to avoid each other? You know, it's so easy nowadays. Than ever. To do things from home. I mean, my wife's working from home. She hasn't been in her office, and wow, almost since Friday the 13th, Thursday the 12th of last month. Uh, you know, it, you do shopping, access information, communication from home. Hell, entertainment. My God, man, I got Netflix, Tubi, and Crackle, and Vudu. Just besides just regular besides our cable. Why do you have to run around for look for entertainment when you got entertainment handed to you all together? You got video games. You got these video games idiots out here. They swear by PlayStation and 47 and Xbox 16, but any other time they want to sit their ass right down in front of it and play it. Nowadays they want to run around. They want to spread this shit. The pandemic spread occurs, across the world. Medical experts told us to stay at home and only go out to get essentials. I didn't know going and getting beer was an essential. That's pretty screwed up. Going and getting anything other than groceries and essential things you need to live, is, I don't know, idiotic at this time. Just because you have a mask on doesn't mean you're not going to catch this. You know, I'd like to know why these people think we're suddenly back in the early 80s, and have to be out and about everywhere. Got to go drive their car up and down the street, go to grocery stores to make an appearance, to cruise for chicks. Is your life that desperately bad that you got to do that? And if you have to be out, practice some social distancing. Just put your personal just don't put your personal space in somebody else's personal space. It's not really that hard. This whole thing is taking very little effort, really, on a lot of people's parts. I go nowhere. My wife goes nowhere. I think we went to the store twice in the past week just for a few minutes, just to get a few essential things. And I still see people gathering around, congregating on sidewalks in front of stores, acting like nothing's going on. Then anything is said, they go to leave, they start breaking out hand sanitizer then. These people are frigging animals. My God. The one thing that our leaders failed to realize, is that this planet has a lot of fucking idiots. I see them every day. I see people walking in groups up and down the road. I've got a friend of mine who's telling me about the idiots at his job that want to get around, get in everybody else's face. and talk, and they make a big joke about it. When they go to clock out, they got to put on. They do it from a distance, and they got to get hand sanitizer. Then it's not helping you at that point, stupid. You've already been in somebody's face. You've already breathed the virus. Okay, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. Millennials on spring break. Oh my God, insisting that being clumped together, instead of their usual BS texting each other, trying instead of trying to stay safe, I ran into these people online. This is one of the reasons I want to do this one today. Normally, you see these millennials standing off in a corner someplace, texting somebody 10 miles away, instead of going and seeing them, or texting somebody across the street instead of seeing them. Now these people are going and seeing them instead of texting them. My God. People are stupid in this world these days. There's not enough, there's too many stupid people, not enough smart people to eat them all. Let me tell you something here. I ran into this guy online. I actually had to go back and read his some of the things that these people have said and write them down word for word. One of them is, "Oh, I turned 21 and I just want to party." Yeah, instead of staying home, staying secluded, they want to go to they want to go to a COVID-19 party because they're turning 21. Jesus, I'm surprised that these people are even alive. I'm surprised they know how to turn oxygen to carbon dioxide. Instead of staying safe. And so what if you turned 21, yesterday and had to go to a party tonight? Is it bad that you wait 3 months for at least to be safe instead of going and getting, the virus and everything, then bring it home to your parents or to your grandparents and killing them? Look, I don't care what you do. Go kill your family all you want to. Don't bring this shit to me. Here's another one. This is somebody actually admitted they were having a COVID-19 party, knowing full well they're only going to catch a cold, according to them. This is more than just a cold. Do you know what this stuff does to you? It stresses your entire body. It stresses your heart. There are people that are dying from heart attacks because of this, from heart failure because they have COVID-19. Do you know what it does to your lungs? It causes irritation in the bases of your bronchial tubes, just like viral pneumonia. It causes your bronchial tubes to clog with mucus and fluids. Then it causes the mucus to metastasize. That means turn hard. It causes you to suffocate. But see, the thing is, you little kids out there, you Covidiots out there, millennials, you don't care. It's just a cold. I ain't going to believe anything the president says. He's a liar. I'll tell you something, man. I got a friend of mine that's still in intensive care because of this shit. I ain't taking chances. There are those of people like me out there that have underlying morbidity that if we catch it, we die. I ain't dying for your stupidity. Believe me, you come here, you will probably be ran off at gunpoint. Jesus. Here's another one. Another thing, something else was said by one of these Darwin Award contestants. I actually had one to tell me this. It's spring break. What else am I to do other than go to bars and party? How about stay home and stay safe? Don't spread this shit. Yeah, okay. Go win that Darwin Award, stupid. Go for it. Don't bring it home. Here's an idea for these people. How about do what other human beings are doing and not catch this bullshit and bring it home to people not trying to get it? Fucking Covidiots. This one asshole actually told me online that, well, we have more important things to worry about, like world starvation and poverty. Well, Einstein, guess what, man? You ain't solved that either after all these years. So you're going to go out and catch a nice case of this mess and probably be sick for a while and spread it around even more. Do you ever wonder, you ever come kind of consider people that other people don't want to catch this? You ever think of that? Yeah, I don't care if you think it's a cold. I don't even want a cold. Okay? You go out there, get your street cred, catching some virus. Go for it, asshole. Fucking Covidiots. Them and the videos of these assholes out here going the coronavirus challenge. Have you guys seen this? Look it up. Look it up. There's these morons out here doing the COVID-19 or coronavirus challenge, whatever they want to call it, and licking doorknobs and toilet seats. Even in the best of times, I'm not licking a doorknob or a toilet seat. Okay, and these morons want to go do this to show they're protesting against COVID-19 and all the rules in place on us because of COVID-19. Yeah, go for it, pal. Lick a toilet. Get a job cleaning them with your tongue, for all I care. Jesus. Yeah, the common mentality among these people, I'm a little pissed off, okay, guys? If you can't tell, I'm a little fed up. You know, the common mentality among these fucktards is that they're only more, they're worried about more important things, that need to be taken care of. Fuck a world pandemic. We got to worry about going and partying. We got to worry about world hunger or world poverty. Like, you guys going to solve that, you fucking geniuses. God, it must be nice to be an Einstein. Jesus. So why should these people do, their part to help flatten the curve and slow the spread, of this virus by staying at home? I mean, I guess staying at home and staying safe and not spreading this is a lot of fucking work for these morons. Jesus Christ, man. I don't know what to think. I'm at a loss for words. And believe me, this is a date you need to mark on your calendar. Me being at a loss for words for things, And now on to another type of Covidiot that I really kind of hate this person. I don't hate her. I feel sorry for her. I feel sorry for her that somebody told her that she could speak. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, or as I like to call her, Senorita Donkey Chompers, recently did a tweet. She has a very well-rounded point to say on Twitter. Let me find the word exactly. Okay, here it is. Want to know? This is This is a tweet she did on Twitter, and I'm about to show her the error of her ways. Want to know one major reason why South Korea has a stellar response and produced and scaled up 100,000 tests per day? They have single-payer Medicare for all system. We don't. Please remember why it's important for us to fight for healthcare as a human right. Insert Chardonnay belch here. Jesus. Since people out there think she's so intelligent instead of an experiment in bad performance art, let's look at her claims here, okay? I got them listed here. Excuse me while I read some of this off. I didn't have time to memorize this. I think I finally got these done today. She makes a bullshit claim on social media, and you make a bullshit claim on social media, I'm going to call your ass out, and it's that simple. Okay, her claims about a single payer system is one of the worst claims she's ever made. I mean, at no time does her claim come to any rational, come to a rational thought. Let me explain why. As of date of me taking these notes, I believe this part was taken this morning. China has reported 3,318 deaths. We're going to get into that in a second, okay? Remember the number. I want to write that down. Where's the pen? 3,318. Okay? We're going to get into that in a second, too. So I'm going to call them assholes out also. Okay, where was I? Okay. Which is more than, there's more than what they stated. I want to show you why there's more in a few minutes. But guess who has single payer health care? China. Well, not so much. Let me explain. Hold on. It's primarily single payer health care. They do have private insurance, but only the very, very well off can have it. So it's a very small amount, of single payer healthcare, private healthcare that they have. Very small. Okay. Oh, jeez. Uh, you know, it doesn't give a very high market. You know, well, I mean, she's wanting private total Medicare for all, so China has a higher market than what Donkey Chompers is suggested. Okay. Now, of course, due to claims and xenophobia and racism, no one claims China was the start of this virus. They were. It started there. Uh, in Italy, in Italy, the death total is, as of this morning, okay, as of this morning, maybe a few higher, but as of this morning, 13,915. Guess who has also got single payer health care? Italy. Italy has single payer health care. That's why no one over 60 is treated. It costs too much money to treat somebody over 60 because they're going to die anyway. It doesn't matter, according to them. And Italy has a monster population, or rather did have a monster population of senior citizens. Yeah, that's why there's so many deaths there. Now, recently, well, before I get into this part, I'm going to tell you something about the 3,318 deaths in China, because it leads right into this. How many people are in Wuhan province? How many? Does anybody know? Right about 30 million. Okay. Right there in Wuhan. They also had two other major cities about the same size as Wuhan, if not a tiny bit smaller. This virus ran through like shit through a goose. Okay. I think one of my estimates there was 50 million people in these three places, three cities. Right at 50 million. So this it has been ascertained that here in America we have a 1.5, right around a 1.5% lethality rate. Okay. At the time when this was going through China, when it first started, they were saying the coronavirus had a 2% lethality rate. Now take 50 million. What's 2% of 50 million? Tell me, what's 2% of 50 million? Well, it's a lot more than 3,318. It's a hell of a lot more. So, China lied. China lied. They've got a higher death rate than America. A much higher death rate than America. Probably more than America's going to have. I'll guarantee that. Because their population is exponentially higher. Okay? Now, this is going to go into something else. Okay? Remember what I said. Recently, excuse me. No, that's an allergy cough, not a coronavirus cough. Recently, Hillary Clinton, talking about the COVID-19 cases in America, said one of the rudest, most crudest political jabs I've ever heard that old bitch say. She was talking about the deaths in America due to this. She said Trump did say America first. That was rude, Hillary. Hillary Clinton, I'm speaking to you right now. Let me get this light straightened up so you can see my pretty smiling face. Hillary Clinton, that was the rudest, crudest political job you've ever made. I was willing to let you go back into obscurity. Back where you belong, being a nobody. I was not going to say a word about you anymore. But due to this mess and due to your bullshit, I will chase you to the ends of the world. You have pissed me off. And when you piss off Robin Giovanni Graves, that's when things get bad. Guys, I'm going to tell you what, man. I'm getting a little too worked up here about this mess, about the Covidiots, and the Covidiot, running her mouth off, and the Covidiot who thinks they have answers. It's kind of made me a little mad. So I'm going to let you go on this one, okay? Remember, take care of one another. Don't be a Covidiot. Watch out for each other. And most of all, fucking talk hard. I do. You guys have a good day. I'm Robin Graves. This has been The World According to Graves. I'll catch you next week.